And welcome to this edition of Student of the Game. I'm your boy Ro, contributor for State of the U and OG member of the Orange Bowl Boys, and currently I'm benched. There was a big game recently, a spring game. ACC Network, Team Ibis versus Team Hurricane. So yes, spring games, they're going to be a little bit vanilla, and that's what we're going to have here. You're going to see a 2x2 alignment. Right now, just pay attention to the cornerback leverage. They're all man up, right? They're tipping this early. That's what up-tempo offenses can do. You have to tip your hand as a defense. You got man one, single high safety, and this is important on 3rd and 4. You got to keep your team on schedule. You got to stay ahead of the chains. TVD is at quarterback, and I just want to go ahead and pay attention to some of his mechanics, okay, and his arm capability, because watch here. You're one-on-one. Look at the outside releases on both of this side right here. You have backs turned right here by both of these defenders towards the field side. He knows exactly where he's going to the ball. This is one route. He's staring at one receiver. You've been hearing a lot of Justin Fields, but this is the right read. This is your guy. You don't need to take your eyes and avert the gaze. This is right here, backs turned. This is open all day. This is good anticipation. As he's throwing the ball, Mike Harley goes ahead and makes his cut. Right? There it is. This is a throw. Impressive throw, but we're going to re-roll that back. Let's rack that back because I want you to pay attention to TVD's footwork right here. Javari Harvey is going to provide pressure up Main Street. It could be questionable if that would have been a sack or not, but he still has the presence of mind to make this throw. It's from a flat-footed base. I'll say that again. It's a flat-footed base to the wide side of the field. All right? Watch the throw. That's a man's throw. 1st down, 3rd and 4. Way to keep your team on schedule. It's great to be back in the saddle again. Student of the game, let's go. As an offense, if you can routinely put defenders in conflict, you have a greater chance for success. And who's going to be your conflict defender? Right here, striker position. This is Chase Smith. You're going to see him flex out initially right here, and he's going to be head up on the slot. Now, right behind him, you have over-the-top safety help. So you have a 2-on-1 look. As a quarterback, I got to look at that in many different ways. If I have somebody over the top, is he man up on this safety? Is this going to be my curl flat defender? In which this case, he is. But here's the slick nature of this Rhett Lashley offense. You're going to run a curl and you're going to run a flat with the halfback right underneath it. And watch what it does to Chase Smith right here. He goes ahead and he peels initially at the throw juncture, right? Here you go. Jake Garcia has already decided to throw this ball. Phenomenal freshman coming in, having an immense impact. He's attributed a lot of his success to the fact that he's played at 4 different schools and he can assimilate an offense really, really quick. But look, the hips, the gate, it's open this way towards the flat. And right there, look at that little soft spot in the zone. Now you have Bradley Jennings, who initially looked like he was attaching to that halfback and kind of a match variety. He's late there as well. And this is stealing. Now, as an offense, great job. Way to put somebody in conflict. As a defense, you can't routinely give this up in that variety. That's just too soft of a play to give up. Opening up a gate probably a little bit too soon. Quarterback was already in a junction to throw the ball. Know you're down in distance. It's a 2nd and 4. He looked to get the ball out quick. One false step, and there you go. So Miami's going to be running a smash concept. Very, very common, popular route in football. You're going to have a slot corner, and then you're going to have something underneath staying short. It's a high-low read for the cornerback. You're only reading one side. There's variants to it. Obviously, you could do a curl, a stop. In this case, the variant, they're running a Z out. The Wes Welker. You're basically coming in, whip it, get back out to the outside. So here you go. Very curious nature how the Miami, side of the field decided to cover this, because we'll get to that. But here you go. Jake Garcia goes ahead and takes his drop. Now, right here, 1, 2, 3, hop. This is when the ball should be routinely coming out. So I'm going to question this a little bit. I don't know from his vantage point if he isn't able to see. But at this point, you go ahead and you deliver this ball. You see the receiver to quarterback drop relationship. You see how the ball should have been coming out now. So that's something you need to pay attention. Now, I know this is wide open, but that's to the fault of Miami defense. But in the future, you got to ask him, hey, did you see the ball? Because working up into the pocket, he almost worked himself up into the sack, especially if that defender goes and keeps his arms up. That could have been defended. So, yes, the pocket was up there. You ask me personally, I think he worked up into the pocket maybe a little bit too much unnecessarily there. But here you go. It's wide open. I mean, it's high school wide open. And then this is why I said this was curious, because You have different ways of defending this as a defense, right? They could do variants. Sometimes you'll see right here that you're going to come into the flat and you're going to go ahead and try to get this underneath and undercut this. If you have safety over the top help, sometimes the corner will stay down. They have different buzzwords. They can on the fly play the smash differently. You don't want to always routinely play it in the same variety offenses can pick up onto you. Is a very common route. But in this case, here's the curious nature. Because the linebacker is going to go ahead and match right there. He turns his back. There you go. And he's going to attach right here to the 2 the whole time. So he's got the corner out. You see the safety over the top taking the corner out. And then you have the cornerback taking the corner out. So right there, this is a coverage bust all day. That's something, once again, that needs to get shored up. You can't get something that high school wide open. I know it's a spring game. I really do. But the reality is a smash concept, getting that wide open, come on now. Not impressed? That's going to be the universal theme of this clip. Jake Garcia, you were impressive on this, however. Mike Harley's going to come across the formation, and now you have a pass strength and a run strength tucked here to the boundary, right? So you got 4 potential pass catchers on this side of the field. Now, I love the route concept because you're attacking them downfield, and that's your message. You're going to run a skinny post on the outside. You're going to run another post on the inside. We call that dino. And you're also going to go ahead and have an out and an up. And we're going to pay attention to this out and the up because obviously the drop at the end of this clip took a lot of the attention. But here you go. Jake Garcia. Now, at this point, 1, 2, 3, low snap. But that one working up into the pocket, that was nice. That was a good way to buy yourself some extra time. And here's the chain of non-impressive events. 1, Mike Harley's wide open. I don't constitute this as a misread because obviously the read that you went here was open as well. But you got 1 wide receiver that's wide open on this play. You have another wide receiver who's open on this play. You have a cornerback getting cooked. And you have a wide receiver that's getting dropped. I'm going to leave the numbers aside, but the track record's there, my friends. Not impressed. Come on now. Hands. These are hands. That's catching the ball with your hands. TVD, more like TMD. Touch, money, dime. On this case, hey, we're learning about it, right? Smash concept. Nothing new to a Rhett Lashley offense. This is actually going to be mirrored, meaning that they're running the same concept on both sides of the field. So you're going to have your corner out, and in this case, the variant, the Z out. Now, I want to go ahead and pay attention because, once again, this is easy. This is Xavier Restrepo in the slot. It's not a complicated move. He just plants and goes. And if you're going to have touchdowns this easy in a one-on-one capacity, sure, it took a great throw. Sure, it was a remarkable catch. However, the separation, if you watch this again, right here, right when the foot goes in the ground, look at that. At that point, this is open. This is what I see open. This is what TVD sees open. And for the first time on this clip, bang. I know this is not an Ohio State Justin Fields kind of thread. He just was popular this week because of all the, he just looks one read. A lot of times in these systems, the offensive coordinators make it really, really simple for you. And you're going to look at your first read. It's just real easy to find in these spread offenses, especially when you go tempo and the defenses can stay base. But this is a case where Jake Garcia, the freshman, this isn't his first read. You're going to see the combo right here. 3-by-1 look. They're going to go ahead and have a fake bubble screen, but they're going for a shock play. The reason why I know it's a shock play, because you got a double move with Mark Pope, who's going to be doing a POCO. He's going to basically be taking a post and then bending this back off into a corner variant. But Jake Garcia's eyes, where are they? They're at the top of the screen right now. He's looking at read 1. He's reading and surveying that side of the field. There you go. Linebacker vacated as a result. Here's your post, and here's your corner. Once again, working up the pocket. That's his MO. And then there you go. Great pass. Now you're on touchdown's doorstep. All set up because Jake Garcia was able to find something other than his first read. The young freshman quarterback's going to learn something throwing the ball in harm's way here, but I want to focus on the cornerback. Number 2, my man. This is the difference between having the awareness, right? This is what sets ball players apart, and this is what Miami needs, right? Especially in the secondary, because it's just fundamental football awareness. It's going to be a quick smash, right? They run it a lot. We've been seeing it a lot on these clips. You're going to see right here Mark Pope is at the bottom of the screen. He's going to go ahead and turn around, and you got Charleston Rambo. He's running a quick corner route. At that part, right, Stevenson isn't resting on his laurels. He understands football. If somebody's short in front of you, good chance there's somebody behind you, and this is what he does. He breaks off his route, and now he's in prime position for an interception, right? Young freshman quarterback, hey, in a relationship, I'm going to back that up, right? I'm going to back that up. Right when he goes ahead and throws the ball, I'm going to show you what he's looking at, right? Right here. That's the right read. I'm not saying there's anything wrong. He didn't necessarily put the ball in harm's way for anything else other than the fact that, you know what, on this in the future, an astute cornerback, you know, coaches, because of how close and equidistant they are, once you have somebody with a little bit of an awareness, this can happen. This is more on the concept for me, not on the quarterback. But this is what Miami needs from its ball players. Understanding, being a high educated person to know this is coming out over my head. He breaks off his route. He almost picks the ball. It was never double covered. It was not. It was just a smart corner. Great play. Freshman, you need to learn from that. You know, and I just praised number 2's ability to go ahead and be high diagnostician of plays and concepts. But this is what you want. Aggression. So cornerback willing to hit as well. Miami, you need more number 2's. The Rooster with a touchdown. But I just want to focus on the tackle because this is a wonderful tackle. This is wonderful. On your own guy. Dude, what are you doing? Bang. This is absolutely an impressive throw. A dig route over the middle of the field when you have pressure coming down Main Street. Jake Garcia, this is the throw of the game for me. But at this case as well, right here, halfback, come on, Miami. We got to start getting smarter as a team because you have to know, you have to protect your core. He takes an unnecessary shot. This could result in injury. Do your job. Block somebody because you're getting up here and then you're going to try to go out. Here comes a blitz, goes right through you. Who are you blocking? Now, all of a sudden, this gets an unmitigated shot at your quarterback. This is it. He hits him kind of low. He pulls up. That's going to be a kill shot in games, and you're standing there. Man, that's frustrating. But in this case, let me back up. Let me take that off. Let me take a deep breath, USA, and let's just revel at this remarkable throw. Right here in the back of the pocket. Look at that throw right over the middle of the plate. Xavier Restrepo. Now, you don't hear the audio, but somebody's screaming as soon as he catches it. Get up the field. He did. As soon as he caught it, he started getting up in the field. And we'll watch that back as well. This is great. This is awareness by a wide receiver. You're not just happy with the catch. Every yard counts. Every yard matters. So in this case, get up the field. He gets up on the field, and that was able to get his team an extra 4 yards. Great job by the X-Men there. Great throw by Jake Garcia. We have a risk at quarterback. That's just because it's his name, and it's not really that risky of a throw. Now, once again, the mandate to have high field reading capability. It is so critical because right here, Miami is showing a 2-safety look, okay? So you got to understand your combos, got to understand your threat. Pass side of the field is set to the boundary side. You're the field side safety. You're reading your tight end, okay? So you have 2 safeties. This, to me, my opinion, shouldn't be this not highly contested, okay? Especially right at this juncture. I'm going to show you right here, okay? Watch the tight end. The tight end is immediately going into the middle of the field, right? Your risk just got halved at this moment. Well, the risk is still at quarterback. Now, at this point, quarterback shoulders are starting to flare back outside as well. So why are we so flat? Why is this beating us? This shouldn't beat us as a safety. We should not get this great ability, great catch, bang, great job there. But you got to understand your concepts underneath.